Okay, so if you're looking for 50-50 shared care for your children, you're going to have to explain to the court why it's in their best interests. You're going to have to explain why it's the best of all options for your children. It's common for parents to say, well, it will show the kids that the parents are equally important. But you know what? Whilst that is true, that doesn't necessarily translate to an equal amount of shared care. Look, your 3-year-old isn't counting nights. Your 3-year-old isn't counting hours. Perhaps arguably as they get older they will do, but unlikely then. I mean, you speak to most teenagers and they're not calculating it. You probably are, because you want to feel that you're a significant person in your child's life. You've got a meaningful relationship, and that's completely understandable. Adults count this sort of thing. Kids seldom do. You know what, it may be that 50-50 is in the best interest of your child, but it's probably not as common as you think it should be. Now, I get it that it's really significant, and people will hang their hats on the fact that they're the primary carer or the resident parent if they've got a residence order, or perhaps even if they haven't got a residence order, but that's a different story. But look, 50-50 is a thing that's in your head. The court will ask you why that 50-50 is in the best interest of your children. The argument that it demonstrates to the kids is a very, very weak one, and you are unlikely to get far in it. Now, I know some of you also say that it should be a good starting point, but that's a debate for another day, and I can see that's a huge can of worms. That's going to open up a big can of worms. It's going to come up with lots of questions, and I can see lots of ways that people could frustrate that if it were ever passed into law. Now, question for you: if you're looking for 50-50 and a judge asked you why is it in your kid's best interests, what would be your best reason to justify that, to encourage the court to order that for you? Let me know in your comments.